What's up, everybody? Welcome to the All Elite Wrap-Up. And let me tell you something, Freems. Wrestling is better when we have people jumping ships. From brand to brand, promotion to promotion. It makes it so much more exciting. Thank God for AEW and
yeah, definitely makes it a little bit more exciting for sure.
A lot more exciting. This was friggin' awesome. We all expected it, especially when we heard that the main event of the show was going to be Darby Allin and Christian Cage. We're like, why is that the main event? We all figured it out. We all knew. And then after the match, it happened. There's Adam Copeland, no longer in WWE. His contract is up there. Today is the first day he's available to show up somewhere else. And he did.
Yeah, I bet Kurt Angle feels goofy right now.
Why? They're not doing it?
Kurt Angle said that he didn't think that Edge would go to AEW.
He was wrong.
Yeah.
Adam wanted to go and play with his friends and have some fun with his friends. And why doesn't he deserve to go play with his friends?
Yeah, that man knows how to get a pop.
Oh my gosh. It reminds me of the Rumble pop when he came back, and we had an idea, but it wasn't, concrete.
Yeah, well, the way that the way that he hesitated with that chair shot.
Yeah.
And just the way he knows how to get a pop, man.
Oh my
love
gosh.
it.
Man, how did they get his theme music?
I'll tell you exactly how they got it. I already figured it out, I think. You noticed it was different, right?
Well, I noticed and said, you think they know me? What they say? You think you know him or something?
You think you know him? So the song is an actual song.
Okay.
I don't think WWE has that song licensed exclusively. They probably only had the "You Think You Know Me" part licensed exclusively.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because that makes me pop even bigger when he comes out to his entrance. I'm like, holy shit. Like, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I mean, man, let me ask you a question though, real quick, because you were a WWE guy before AEW, right? You followed throughout the years. You were Edge fan?
Yeah. I was an Edge fan once he started. So I liked Edge in the Brood. I loved Edge and Christian.
Okay.
And then when Edge and Christian got goofy, I didn't really care for him.
Okay.
Like whenever they, you know what I mean? That little goofy era they had.
Yeah.
But then when Edge went to the Rated R Superstar, big fan.
Yeah. You're talking like the 5-second pose period.
The 5-second pose period. I hated that.
Yeah. I loved it. But do you think there's anything for a guy finishing his career in one promotion?
No.
Yeah. I'm so happy he's freaking there. I'm so happy. I can't wait to see what he's gonna do here. Like we got Jay to WWE one week, and then next week Edge to AEW. This is freaking
watched. Has she been on TV yet?
No, but they talked about her on SmackDown and built it up.
Okay.
Which I don't even love. I think they should have kept it quiet and let her just debut. Like what happened to
me. I know. I saw
that's more fun.
The social media thing. Her walking to the Performance Center.
Yeah, they like some photos go this week, and yeah, they were hyping it all over their social media and stuff, and so was she. So again, like I don't get her. Like 3 weeks ago, she's saying she'll never work anywhere else, and then she says this week this was the end dream all along. So I don't know. She's just
she's making money. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's like Joel Embiid.
All right, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm so happy. I love wrestling when there's people jumping ship. It just makes it more fun to get different interactions. It freshens things up. It's exciting. Like I want to see guys jump more. And that's what we're going to hear.
There is some people I would not want to see jump ship on both sides.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I definitely agree with that, but it's just more fun when this shit happens. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I wouldn't want to see? Because I'm trying to think of anyone from the WWE I wouldn't want to see come to AEW. And it would be like
Zack DMX here. What's up, buddy? What do you think of Adam Cole? What are you doing up tonight? Don't you have work first thing in the morning? So
I don't think I'd want to see like Brock Lesnar in AEW. I think that would suck.
Oh, I agree with that 100%. I'd never want to see that. I agree with you there. Now Brock, I don't even want to see Brock in WWE much anymore. Anyway, so
Man, I
it's
thought
over
I
his
was
whole.
big on him. I've never been big on Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I've never been. I don't love Brock Lesnar either, but
Fine, but it's just never my cup of tea. But
I
the
agree.
whole pay per view was good. Like,
Dude,
I
it
feel like
seemed a little.
the worst match of the night was the NJF handicap match, and it was good.
It was good, but I felt like the pay per view started off a little slow, and then I just, unless I was just like getting over my people leaving the house, and it just took me a little bit to get into it because I had company today. But like after the first few matches, it was banging to me. Like holy
I feel
smokes,
like Julia Hart had her best match of her career.
she's improved. If you've watched her lately, like she's been
Yeah,
so good. Should I bring up the whole card? Should we go through the whole card, or should we just
get
make
through
it
the
a whole?
card. I guess we're gonna ignore everything else, right? Well, we can't talk
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
one
We
thing. Let's talk about one thing because I want to get your thoughts on it.
sure.
Let's go back to
Okay.
Dynamite for one thing. Who
Okay.
attacked Jay White?
Oh God. I don't know. I honestly, I was beginning to really think it was Adam Cole, but I don't know. Like
Yeah,
we haven't heard anything about a surgery.
I think it's Adam Cole, Kingdom, and Roddy.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything about him actually having surgery or heard when it's actually going to be scheduled or anything like that. So I half wonder if it could be a work. I'm a little confused by these comments, but okay, somebody from Twitch. They just
Yeah,
got that chihuahua. Oh boy. We won't be showing those comments. All right. So yeah, we started off with the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Title match, MJF versus the Righteous. Let me ask you this question, Freems: what does this do for the Righteous losing to MJF in a handicap match?
um, I don't think it. I don't like the Righteous man. I
You
was
know,
calling him.
you know what?
I was
You're
calling him
growing on
Wyatt,
me.
right? Diet Wyatt, Wyatt, right?
Oh my! I like that. That's hysterical. It was a good match, but I don't know. I just I mean, I'm glad MJF went over. MJF, everything he does is gold to me right now, so I thought he was great in the match. I just don't know what it does for a team that you seem like you were trying to build for the last few weeks. And I had no interest in them. And in the last few weeks, they've built my interest in them by what they've done with them on TV, and then they just go have them. And
I
I
think
guess they lost. I don't know. I'm torn on this whole thing.
I feel like they've built enough interest for him that it'll go on. It'll continue on.
Yeah. But does MJF actually hold the tag team titles until Adam Cole gets back? He's gonna be out a while. If he's legit hurt and it's not a work, he's gonna be out a while.
No, I didn't mean to show it. I'm trying to.
Well, now you know how to show comment streams.
I do. I need
He's
to.
just what are you trying
Anyways,
to do?
don't worry about
Anyways,
it.
all right. But so we get that match. Let's move on to the next match. Let's see. Let me open up my little notes here. Minute and still world. We got Eddie Kingston versus Shibata next.
I
I
want to
thought
say one
Shibata.
thing real quick before we get too far into that. 0 Hour was really good.
See, I didn't get to see 0 Hour because my parents were over, and
Understandable. Well, go back and watch. It's pretty good. You know who impressed the hell out of me?
talk about it. Let's talk about it. Tell me.
Josh Barnett.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can tell the stuff that he's been doing in Japan has been helping him, man.
Oh, that's cool.
He's a little bit older, but it was pretty cool seeing him in that Claudia match.
I can't wait to hear Justin Roberts introduce Adam Copeland.
Yeah,
They should call him Edge. Just combine Edge and Adam. We have Edge. The rated R superstar Edge. How do they have rights to the rated R superstar? That's my other question. And did you notice on the video when the car first started driving, it said rated R superstar on the ground?
huh? I didn't pay attention.
Or did it just say rated R? Maybe I noticed the rated R. I don't remember if it was superstar. I caught it right away. I'm like, holy shit! Like, that's not copyrighted by WWE.
Must not be.
That's crazy. Wouldn't you think that would be copyrighted?
Yeah.
That's insane that he's just free. He's free to use that. He comes out with his entrance. It was so freaking good. I'm so happy. I know the Fred Brain people are at home crying and like, oh no, he didn't finish his career with WWE. But good. Let's see what he gets to do over here. Handcuffs are off. Let's have some fun with Edge. Adam, whatever
If
you want.
WWE was worried about that, if he wanted to keep wrestling, they wouldn't have dropped him.
Yeah.
What do you
Well,
do?
his contract expired, so
Yeah,
he
they could
was.
have re-signed him.
Yeah, they could have. I don't know if he wanted to. I don't think he did. I think he wanted to go play with his friends. So what do you think?
Hard to say.
Shibata and Kingston. This was a hard hitting match.
Was that the
They
first
did.
match? Oh no, we went over the first match. Yeah, it was a very hard hitting match. I give it an A plus, man.
I didn't think
Japanese.
Kingston was gonna win. I picked Shibata to win, but you know, Kingston won. I'm glad to see it. I'm happy he won.
I figured Kingston was going to win. That was my pick.
Yeah, I mean, I got that one wrong, but it was a very 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 good match. Okay, then we got Kris Statlander. We talked about a little bit versus Julia Hart. Like you
Yeah,
said, Julia Hart has just improved so much. Tonight was her best match.
I disagree with a lot of people too. I think a lot of people are like, I just don't want to see Statlander lose the belt yet. I would have been stoked for Julia Hart to win that belt.
I think it would have made perfect sense to put the belt on Julia Hart here. I agree with you. I was actually rooting for Julia Hart. I feel it is a bad move for Edge. It smells of the worst parts of the. How? Oh, stop.
That's
Go
I
back to
don't know.
cough
I disagree
capital.
with that.
It is Fed Brain. Listen, this is fun for wrestling. It makes wrestling better.
I'll tell
So
you why this one is so good
okay,
is because AEW is a newer company still, right?
yeah,
They don't have like built-in history yet with a lot of people.
that's true.
So when they bring in someone like Edge who has decades long history with Christian, uh,
The Hardys,
and the Hardys, and like the people that they have brought in all have pretty good history with each other. Like it would be
yeah,
weird if they were to bring in someone like Dolph Ziggler would be kind of weird because he doesn't have like extensive history with. I wouldn't hate it. I'm not
yeah.
saying
I
that it
wouldn't.
would be bad,
Yeah.
but it doesn't have the same impact as like an Edge, which I mean that's
Oh,
I guess
of
it's kind of
course.
goofy
Edge
to
is one
say
of the
because
greatest
Edge, yeah,
superstars. Edge
right.
is one of the greatest
Um,
superstars since 2000, since the year 2000. Top, top. So you can't compare the two. So, but good for
yeah,
him. I can't wait to see. And we'll get back into that in a little bit. We talked about Kris Statlander and Julia Hart. She's looking so good. Again, I agree. Julia Hart, I think it was time they could have put the title on her. Would not have had a problem with it. She looks so good.
yeah.
I mean, they built her up so much these last few weeks. It could have continued the story, you know?
I don't have a
I
problem with Stat keeping it either. I don't want people to think that,
No, I don't either. I love Kris Statlander.
but
So,
I would have been completely fine with Julia Hart winning that belt. I'm just a big mark ass bitch for House of Black.
yeah, I agree
Uh,
with Mike here. Edge hasn't been in a different company. There was never a company up until 4 years ago.
and we can
So,
keep talking about Edge since that's what the
oh,
chat's talking about. I'm cool with
oh,
that.
we're gonna keep
I mean,
going
we
back to
can.
Edge.
Yeah, everyone wants to talk about Edge, and why not, right?
Of course. How do you
Um,
not want to talk about him showing up tonight? And part of me really was hoping he would hit Sting with the chair, but you knew he wasn't going to.
Me and you've talked about this before. We've debated this in the past. I don't think Edge and Christian should be on a team together until like maybe the end.
Yeah, I guess that's what's gonna happen now, right?
Yeah,
They're gonna team together at some point, but we get this amazing story first. I'm even
I wanted him to come in a feud with Edge because or with Christian because here's the thing. Um, they left WWE feuding with each other. Like they were
yeah,
feuding with each other almost as long as they were a tag team together.
true.
Um,
That is true.
and it goes back to that built-in history thing. They had the histories there, and they spent all this time building Christian and Luchasaurus up as he's like kind of an unstoppable force, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it just makes Edge seem that much better coming in, especially comes in and wrecks him, you know?
Yeah. It's great. I mean, speaking of which, who expected to see Nick Wayne turn on Darby tonight? That was another twist in the whole thing.
What is it? Nick Wayne?
Uh, Nick Wayne turning on Darby tonight and
So whenever
yelling
that
at him.
happened, for a second I'm like, I don't know if Edge is coming or not.
I know that kind of threw me too for a minute. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I liked it though. I did like it.
AEW is good at getting their timing down. Like
Yeah.
the when to do things on their shows, you really start like the Jay White beatdown, the timing of
Yeah.
that, and just like where it was at in the show and how like where it started and where it ended. Like they're getting so smart with that.
Yeah.
It's really cool to watch this company grow in this way.
It's one of the best things is that I got to watch it from day one. I
Yeah,
followed it right from day one. I wasn't as into it as I am now in day one. It took me coming to the tavern and doing a debate show is when I really started to fall in love with it. But and I would always record Dynamite when it first started and look for like the Jericho stuff, watch that and fast forward through the rest. And then I started to learn more and more people and started to watch more and more. So like
See,
absolutely them having Jericho
I
helped.
watched it day one and then quit watching it during COVID.
Oh, really? With the no crowds?
Yeah, well, I was just so busy on Twitch and stuff. I just didn't have
Oh, I
time
got
because that's when
I
my
got
channel was a lot bigger.
So you didn't
Um,
even see the elite belt collector thing?
Missed it. When I came
Ah,
back, when I came back,
when?
did you guess? You could probably guess what made me come back.
When
You
you
knowing
started
me,
talking
huh?
to Chad again?
Talking
When
to
Sky
you.
Blue debuted.
No, God, I'm glad I discovered her. Um, CM Punk.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah,
I mean, here's this little wrestling promotion. It's brand new. It's only 4 years old, but to me, it says a hell of a lot when you have guys like Bryan Danielson and Edge jumping ship to go there. Like, what does it
yeah.
make you think about WWE that these guys wanna leave and go to that promotion? Oh my god, hold on while I throw up. NXT No Mercy was a better show. It was a good show, but nothing could top NXT this weekend, mates.
Oh
Ugh,
man, big boss man fan is gonna make me start saying gamer words.
I
I
didn't know
gotta chill.
people watch NXT for real?
I
I
think
didn't
some
know
of
that.
these Fed brain people need someone to like wipe their hands off to make sure their fingers ain't sticky. They got sticky fingers, like
Oh my
Jesus.
god. Listen, I've been enjoying WWE lately, but if you're gonna go out and you're gonna tell me NXT's show was better than that WrestleDream, then you're crazy. You're insane. There's no way. There's no way. So let's put it. My friend Sam told me he turned on NXT pay per view for 10 minutes last night, and he had to turn it off because it was painful.
Yeah,
So
I mean I like NXT, but it's uh
I've tried. I can't. It's terrible. I can't watch NXT. I don't get it. It's not this version of NXT. I like the gold and black NXT from yesteryear.
yeah, I thought the pay-per-view was fun, but
You watched it?
This AEW pay-per-view was great, top to bottom.
I mean, honestly, I was starting to worry, thinking, "Oh my god!" Every time AEW has a pay per view, it's a banger show from bell to bell, from the beginning to the end, right? I wondered if it was gonna suffer if they started adding more pay-per-views, and it hasn't suffered at all yet. If
Yeah.
anything, it's improved the regular TV, in my opinion.
I think yeah.
Like, it's helped with the
Here
storytelling, we're getting better
You
stories.
know what my biggest gripe was? It's not even really a gripe, actually, because I thought about it more when I was originally frustrated. The Young Bucks winning that match. I think we should
Yeah.
like have added more time between the next FTR Young Bucks face off.
Well, listen, we
But
knew it was gonna get
also, because I love the Gun Club, but I
yeah,
don't want the Gun Club to get into that position until they're ready to put the belts on them.
yeah. Again. for the second time. But no, I Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes was great. Maybe it was.
Yeah, it
You
was
would know for
good. It was fun. But to pretend like that NXT event was,
better.
yeah, it's just, I mean, I guess it's subjective, but uh
Everybody's allowed to enjoy what they want to enjoy, and if that's what you like better, then good for you. But I've tried NXT. I cannot get into it. I'm not an NXT guy. So,
yeah.
but we did get to see Edge tonight, or Adam. He came out with his theme. It was great. I loved it. I loved it. It would remind me of the Hardys when Jeff Hardy returned with their theme music, and nobody knew that AEW had the license, and then we found out anybody can. He watched it, but seems like you did not watch it. So how do you know? You're
Because I
not even
told
sure.
him.
Ah. Oh man.
He has multiple people that watch wrestling. Like he already said that even his friends said it wasn't as good. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
I'm Twitch brained right now. I will argue with chat.
Oh no. Oh no. Did you see yeah, so that I mean that what is it? Four-way tag team match was kind of sloppy too. And Ray Phoenix is apparently hurt. He got hurt during the match. So I don't
Man,
know.
that
Let me see if
belt's
I have it.
cursed.
I mean, why? It's
Danhausen
only been
cursed it for his buddy Orange Cassidy.
uh nope, nothing new on
Now
Ray
everyone holds
Phoenix
that
here.
belt's
Let's
gonna
see
get
what
hurt.
happened after Wrestle. Okay, let's see. Here's something. What happened after AEW WrestleDream went off the air? After AEW WrestleDream went off the air, Adam Copeland made his way around ringside, greeting fans and hugged Taz and Excalibur at ringside. As he passed them, Copeland went into the crowd for a long time before heading to the back. AEW played his theme song the entire time. Wow, that's exciting. Thought we were gonna get something good there, but no, nothing good happened when it went off the air. Now, if they
CM
were
Punk came
smart, I
out.
hope.
CM Punk came out in fist fight.
Uh,
Came out and got a fist fight with Edge.
do you think Edge, Adam, let's call him Adam, goes to collision?
They'll be on both shows, I think.
I know. I think
He'll
they
be
should
on.
wait though for his debut to be collision this week.
Um,
Everybody's gonna want to hear what he has
What
to
show is
say. It'll give them a
Christian
nice
on
rating
more?
pop. He's been on both, but more so collision.
Okay.
I
He'll
mean,
be
the
on
last
Dynamite. He'll be on Dynamite.
really, I hope not. But since Punk
He's
left, they've really.
he's a ratings guy. He's
That's
gonna
why you
bring
got to bring him
in.
to
He's
collision.
gonna.
That's why you got to bring him to collision. That's
Dynamite's still. I
exactly
think
why.
Dynamite's still their flagship show.
It is, but you need ratings over at collision. You need to
Yeah,
bring
you need
eyes to
ratings
it.
on both shows. He'll be.
If you bring Edge there, it'll get a nice boost this Saturday.
Oh, where did that sound come up? Where is this at?
What are you looking for?
I still had the WrestleDream stream up,
Oh.
and the media scrum started.
Oh yeah, I heard that song. I wonder if Edge will be on there. Hopefully not.
He's the first one out. He's up.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Shit. All right, let's wrap it up and go on. No, I'm just kidding. Let's wrap up to right now. Anything? What else happened on the show? We had that four-way match. Oh wait, I'm trying to get back to where I have my notes. Hold on.
Bryan Danielson match was great.
That match was amazing.
Was.
I really wish they had a little more story building up to it.
I feel like you have hundreds of debates leading up to this match. Of
What do you mean?
Fans debating who's the best technical wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Zack Sabre Jr.? Is it Daniel Bryan?
Well, now we know.
Bryan Danielson.
Darby Allin did look like a back hurt.
Darby Allin.
My back hurt
always
from watching
Darby Allin. Yeah, Darby Allin makes my back hurt every match.
I agree with that. My phone is freezing. Here we go. Why won't we go to page 2? Son of a bitch.
What are you trying to figure out?
I'm trying to get my phone to like reload the page I was on, and it's not doing it. So I could get to where we were in the show, and I cannot. This is annoying.
Let's see. We are
All
at.
right, we were up to Adam Page and Swerve. What a match that is! Here, I have a hot take. Nobody's gonna like my hot take. Nobody. Okay, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
I love the match, but Swerve needs to drop all those goofballs he's with. Every single one of them.
Yeah, it's a hot take for sure.
They're terrible. They bring him down, and he'd be better off without them.
I disagree.
I think he's around a bunch of jobbers. And that
I'd
idiot.
be for them dropping everyone but Prince Nani.
But that Prince Nani can go away too. He's terrible. Like,
no, you're just, I don't know why you would say that.
I can't stand him.
He's so over right now that he got re-signed solely based on what he's doing right now. Everyone loves it.
I don't get it. It's so annoying. He's annoying. I want him to go away.
Might be a generation thing, Tom. I don't know.
That could be. I mean, you're not wrong. Maybe that is what it is, but I don't find him entertaining at all. He brings nothing. The whole group could just go away and give me this version of
He's
Swerve.
so over. I love it.
But Swerve is so far above everybody else in that group.
Doesn't matter. Prince, I mean, I'm fine with dropping everyone but Prince Nani.
I don't know why people want to watch him. What's entertaining about him?
You like the New Day?
Eh?
You like the new? You don't like the New Day?
They're okay. I'm not a huge New Day fan.
You don't find them entertaining?
Huge New Day fan. Hold on. That's
as you're wearing a Bootio shirt. They're entertaining, right? Prince Nani is entertaining for the same reason.
I don't really find him entertaining. No. But that's so funny that I happen to be wearing this shirt today. It's my only Halloween shirt, and it was October 1st, so I had to wear it to start off Halloween month. Spooky season. It's spooky season.
But you bought the shirt because you like New Day.
I was really glad to see Swerve go over.
Yeah.
Let's
here's my hot take. Here's my hot take.
Okay. Let's go.
I don't like Hangman Page.
I don't either. We're on the same
he's
page.
Boring. I think the only reason why he's in the I think the only reason he's even in the position that he's in is because Marty Scurll got canceled.
Well, you're gonna have to explain. What does Marty Scurll getting canceled have to do with Adam Page being where he is?
Because Marty Scurll, if Marty Scurll re-signed with Ring of Honor for one more year, and he was going to come to AEW next.
Okay.
Marty Scurll is in that same group of like Young Bucks, Kenny Omega.
Oh, he was in the Elite.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was. It was the same thing. Heyman was kind of over until Marty Scurll showed up in Ring of Honor and everything. Okay. And then Marty Scurll was the guy.
Okay.
I'm just not a fan.
I'm not a fan of his either. I'm really not.
Now, that being said, he could rework some things. He's not a bad wrestler.
No, but
Millennial Cowboy shit's kind of lame.
Yeah. I kind of like grew tired of him by the time he became champion. He just stopped doing anything for me. He doesn't listen to veterans. He's a peg warmer. If he doesn't come out and cut that promo against Punk, Punk's probably still in AEW.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
I agree.
Yeah, so
there's a good chance of it.
Fuck that guy. That's what I say about Adam Hangman Page. And if he wasn't, like you said, if he wasn't such good friends with the EVPs, where would he be?
But at the same time, he's putting guys over, so I don't hate him too much.
Well, and listen, Swerve deserved to win that match.
Yes.
Absolutely. So Yuta and Starks, Frames, talk to me. What'd you think?
Yuta and Starks, good match. I think the right person won.
Okay.
Ricky Starks, man. They're putting a lot of faith in that guy.
They are, but they should.
Yeah.
I mean, since he's come to
yeah,
Collision and he got into this spot where he's like this heel again, he's just crushing it. I mean, he had great spots as a face, but they just never pushed him. He'd come out, cut a great promo, and we wouldn't see him for 4 weeks. So I'm loving this. We're seeing him every single week. He is cutting great promos as a heel, putting on great matches. Like they're getting him behind this guy now because his contract is coming up, and this is what they need to do to keep him in that company. Or else I thought there was a very good shot he would have jumped to WWE.
He's the best heel in AEW whose name isn't Don Callis.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. I love what he's doing now. I absolutely love it. The Pebble.
Yeah, the Pebble. I wasn't that big on him really until now. I mean, I liked him, and I knew something was there.
But this push and seeing him every week helps.
Yeah, that's what it is. Really, that really is what it is, because I enjoyed him in the Darby feud, but then he disappeared.
Yeah,
and it's because we're seeing him weekly. I guess that's what he needed.
Yeah, I think so. And getting some confidence from being on TV every week. Not that he lacked it, but now he's locked in, and it shows. It absolutely shows.
Mox on commentary was great.
He was great on commentary.
He's so good. He has a future in that.
Hearing him talk wrestling, he's so knows the sport.
And he's entertaining. I like when he came on, he said he got fined. He's like, I got fined for being too adult on the pre-show.
I want to get a drop for this show where he's sitting in a chair and he just says "Holy shit" as one of our video clips.
Yeah.
So I'll add that to our pool this week of clips. So Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Love the Danielson Seahawks gear. That's what I want to open with.
He hasn't broken that out in a while.
Yeah. Always love it.
Yep.
This match met my expectations. That's what I'll say. It didn't exceed my expectations, but my expectations were pretty high to begin with.
It was everything you hoped it would be.
Yes. Yeah.
It was good.
That's a better way. That's a better way of saying
Sabre
it.
wrestle.
You never seen him wrestle?
No. Where has he wrestled?
He's wrestled in AEW before.
Oh, he has? Then maybe I have.
Didn't he wrestle?
Oh, he wrestled at the Forbidden Door. Yes.
That's what I was about to say. Didn't he wrestle at Forbidden Door?
I'm lying. I've seen him wrestle before. Man, and then every time he would go after Danielson's arm, I cringed. Do you do that too? It's like, no, not his right arm.
Yeah, those guys trust each other.
Oh, he was in a Cruiserweight Classic as well. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yep.
That's pretty.
I remember that too. I remember being so stoked. I was like, oh man, Zack Sabre Jr. is going to sign with WWE. This is when I was like a WWE fan more. AEW didn't exist yet, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I dig him, man.
Yeah, it was a great match. I thought Danielson would win, and he did. We move on to the Callis family versus Jericho, Ibushi, and Omega. It was a good. What do they call it in AEW? Trios match. Trios, right? Yeah, that's a 6-man tag here. That's WWE.
Trios.
Sorry, I had an edible. I forgotten I had an edible before, so I'm a little slow.
I had an edible too. That's why I fell asleep at one point during that.
I forgot that we were doing a show. I'm like, oh, I have an edible. I'm like, oh shit! An hour after I took it, I'm like, I gotta go on later.
I'm usually stoned when I'm on here, so it's my normal.
Well, yeah, I thought this match was entertaining. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder where it goes from here.
I was kind of not expecting Callis family to get the win since
I was.
They've been getting the win like crazy over.
Yeah, but now they
Omega.
got. I figure they're gonna get it because Sammy's there now.
Yeah. So where
That's
does it go
why.
from here?
That's what I just said, Tom.
I know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
I love the idea of the Don Callis family. Like that reminds me of old school wrestling. Bobby the
Yeah,
Brain Heenan family. Like it's really like a nice little touch to that and little throwback. So
I think Kota is gonna be on TV. Ibushi. I think he's gonna
yeah.
be over here for a while.
Okay.
Haven't I heard? I think I heard that somewhere.
Okay.
Turtle's in chat. Turtle might actually know the answer to that.
Which part?
If he's gonna be in AEW for a while.
Oh, okay. FTR versus Aussie Open.
Worst FTR match I've seen in a while.
And it was still a good match.
And it was still a good match. Yeah.
I mean, after they put on banger after banger, I guess one of them's got to be the worst matches you've seen in a while, right?
Yeah. Yeah, still a good match. It's probably FTR's worst match and everyone else's best match they've had in a while.
I mean,
I guess it depends on how you look at it.
That's a fair. And then what? The one guy, I think he hurt his wrist badly. Did you catch that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know how bad of an injury it was.
I think I don't know if it's broken, but he was going to it every time, and even you could tell when he was going to lift people up, he wasn't using the hand and stuff. So he was favoring it. But like these guys are so tough, like Danielson and finishing matches and shit like that. That's insane. That's just insane.
Yeah, and Adam Cole with that broken ankle jumping Jay White after the end
You
of
don't think it's a work?
Dynamite.
You don't think it's a work? I mean, honestly,
No,
I think he muscled on it. I don't know if it's really hurt. Like, I
I
don't know if
think
you
it's
really
hurt.
need surgery. You do?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Could
We'll
be.
see. I mean, you don't think he was under the mask?
I do think he was under the mask.
Okay, then. Then he's not
So,
hurt. If that was
you
him
can
under
still
the
be-
mask, he's not hurt.
you can still do something
And you
because
can say
that show was pre-filmed. You know what I mean?
which show was pre-filmed?
That segment was probably pre-filmed.
Oh, it could have been, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So that means they can reshoot it and make it look good, even if he is hurt.
yeah. It says he hasn't worked New Japan since his injury in a G1 finals in 2021, so not sure. So that means he could stay here if he wants to.
Yeah, I'm not saying long term, or
Yeah.
I mean maybe for like a month or two.
Maybe 3 to 6 months, who knows?
Yep.
Let me get to the main event. What'd you think of the match? Let's talk about the match, Christian. I don't know if this is really a hot take. This is the best version of Christian we've ever seen. What we've gotten these last few months and what's happening now.
Yeah,
This Christian is great.
I won't
And this
disagree
is
with that.
and I hate to say this. Well, I don't hate to say it. I'll say it. I was always more of a Christian guy in the Edge and Christian tag team. I loved Christian.
Interesting.
I don't know how he never got like
That's your
Christian
hottest take of the night.
No, it's not. Um, I just wish he would have gotten this push in WWE at one point. Like he
I
always
mean, he's been
he almost,
pushed,
he almost seemed like an afterthought in WWE.
but he's still a former WWE champion. He's just the TNT champion in AEW.
And they gave him that title out of remembrance to Edge. If Edge didn't get hurt and have to retire, he never would have won the world title.
Is that the only time he's won the championship?
Yep. Yes, sir.
He also wasn't in WWE as long as what people like to remember.
Say it again. You broke up.
He also wasn't in WWE as long as people like to remember.
Well, I mean, he left for a couple of years to head over to TNA.
Yeah, like 2008.
Yeah.
So like,
And then he came back later. He wasn't really gone that long.
but he still could have been pushed eventually.
And I think that's part of the reason why he left.
2005 is when he left.
And when did he return?
2009. Yeah, damn. I guess he was just for a year. Yeah, okay, but still. You think they were going to push him hard after a stint in TNA?
I mean, why not? I don't get it. I love the match tonight. What do you think of the match?
Great match. Yeah, great match. Darby.
6 spots in there. My back was hurting seeing him get dropped on the steps and shit. I
He's
have a
a
little
two.
a
He's a
nitpick.
two-time world heavyweight champion.
Oh, really? 2 time? But it was both around the same time.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know the dates, but
I have a little nit
he's also held like almost every title over there: Intercontinental, European, Hardcore, Light
yeah.
Heavyweight, multiple tag team champs, 9-time tag team champion. Like
Wow.
I mean, we can't pretend like WWE didn't push him.
No, but he never
He's a
got the
9-time
solo
tag team champion. He was in a tag team most of his time over there. So
he never got the solo push he deserved. He could have been a bigger single star if they let him.
I mean, he held their biggest. He hasn't even held the AEW's biggest title,
That's okay.
but he's held
Very few
WWE's
people have
biggest
held that
title.
title. Very
I
few
know, but
people have held
you're
it.
saying that they're pushing him. This is the biggest push he's ever gotten. Like they're pushing him
No,
more than he's
I
ever.
said this is the best version of him. I didn't say this is the biggest.
You did, but you did say that WWE never pushed him this hard.
This good.
It's
He
good.
never was this like he was even when he was main event, he didn't feel main event.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I
I
had
don't know,
another
dude.
thought. It escaped my mind. This is a good question for the debate. You have to come up
Yeah,
with a debate question on this. I'll send it over to
yeah.
Chad.
I'll come on and debate it.
All right. I was gonna say something else, and I don't not remember what the hell it was. Freems, it escaped my mind. That's what happens when you eat edibles. No more edibles. That's a lie. More edibles. Um, very good pay per view. Edge Adam Copeland is in. It's the turtlenecks. It is the turtlenecks that make him. He's so perfect in the fucking
The
turtleneck.
turtleneck spot was pretty good.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, pulling it over his head. Yep, yep.
Yeah,
Uh, that was great. I had an. Oh, I know. I have a nitpicky thing about AEW. Okay. One thing
okay.
I think they do way too much is get Doc Samson involved in a match and have you wondering if it's a legit injury or to stall things. They do it seems like almost every show, if not multiple times a show. It happened twice today.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Like, use it sparingly, make it feel more meaningful. It's lost anything now when they do it because you see it all the time, which is like anything in wrestling. Anything you see all the time loses its effect.
Um, whenever they did that stretcher frog splash,
Oh, that
that
was an
looked
awesome
painful.
fucst spot.
Yeah,
Yes.
that looks
First of
so
all, how did
painful.
Darby start bleeding on his way to the ring? Did you catch that?
I think it did makeup.
It
I think
was
it's part of
no, it
his.
was actually bleeding
I
because
think
at
it
one
was
point he went like that. It was running down his face.
maybe he got in a fight with CM Punk backstage.
He actually
Maybe
likes
see
CM
it,
Punk, so I don't think he got.
but yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh man,
Maybe CM Punk, even though he's fired, stays backstage to fight people.
just to scare Tony Khan,
Yeah,
afraid for his life.
to make Tony Khan fear for his life.
Yeah,
He
because nobody was gonna step in and stop him from killing Tony Khan. Attacked him. Oh my
uh
god,
who, speaking of that match too, who won? I didn't watch all of 0 Hour because I was at work.
I didn't see any of
Who
0 Hour because my parents were here.
I wonder who won between Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne.
I'm pretty sure it was Luchasaurus, but I think I have the results here.
I'm gonna assume the 0 Hour results.
Yeah, I have them right here. Oops, and I went too far.
Yeah, Luchasaurus won.
Okay, I thought so.
That's the only match I missed because I watched that goofy match at the beginning, which I shouldn't call it goofy. I don't watch enough Ring of Honor these days to be able to keep up with what was going on in that match.
Wow. PW Insider just posted WWE abandoned the trademark on the term rated R superstar back in May of 2020, leaving it with AEW and Adam Copeland to utilize.
Gotcha. I'm guessing AEW
All
still
right.
owns the
All right.
rights to You Think You Know Me, and that's why they changed the You Think You Know Him.
Yeah. That's what it has to be.
Dude.
Wow.
I think Edge is just cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should just make his name Adge, ADGE, combination of Edge and
Yeah, I'll keep calling. I'm gonna keep calling him Edge until I get used to calling him Adam Copeland. But
you don't like Edge? We could call him Cliff since he can't be Edge anymore. He's on a cliff.
Another thing, I feel like the return of Edge is my favorite Edge.
This return?
This return, even his return back to WWE.
Oh, really? Wow.
Overrated our superstar, yeah. Because there's this lack of silliness to him. Because even rated our superstar, he's kind of goofy, right? He had like goofy moments. He has like this like serious, I mean, no pun intended, but edge to him.
Yeah.
Even as a baby face, even when he was doing the stuff with like Dom and Ray.
Yeah.
He had like this seriousness to him. I enjoy it.
I'm just reading some notes from the scrum tonight to see if there's anything worth saying.
Yeah, and I'm sure they'll talk about the scrum tomorrow on Wrestling Tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. Tune in for that with Chad and Ace right here at the Turnbuckle Tavern YouTube channel. I think it's at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Copeland said he's a full-time guy and he will be there every week, not every 3 months. He said that's going to be the best way to help.
Yeah, wow, I mean, it's the thing about AEW too that like Fed brain people don't understand. Because I heard someone say like, he couldn't even work full time with WWE. How's he gonna work full time with AEW? Full time with WWE means you're working 5 days a week.
Yeah,
and traveling every day. Working full time with AEW means that at the most you're going to be on 2 shows, 3 shows, but 2 events because Rampage is on Dynamite. At the most, you might be on, the only time you're going to be on 3 is if there's a pay-per-view.
You're not doing that every week, even if you are.
Right.
Copeland will speak on Dynamite this week.
Yeah, of course he will.
He will give his mission statement and his thought process. Then he feels like a little kid again.
This makes me feel like a little kid.
He flew to Seattle Friday. He called Darby, and they all shot everything. Or can't even read that word. I don't know what it means. Oh, gorilla style. If it's spelled wrong, I think it's spelled wrong. Including
Copeland. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, including Copeland holding the cameraman as he hangs outside an SUV. He said he was cackling and enjoying himself and feels free. He will be working the 10/7 episode of Collision.
Nice. So he's going to be on.
And he's going to be wrestling October 10th on Dynamite, which is a Tuesday, against Luchasaurus.
Very cool. Man, cool. It's exciting. It is exciting.
Yeah. That's what I love about Wrestlers Jumping Ship. You get so many fresh opportunities and matches you've never seen before. This is what dream matches are made of.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, and it's not even like, even though I'm excited for it, and people act like we have to use WWE, former WWE wrestlers, this excitement. That's not even the thing I'm looking most forward to. Edge coming up now. I mean, I'm glad he's here, but that's not what I'm looking the most forward to. I'm looking forward to it. I want to know who's behind the mask, man.
Yeah, I love good stories, and that's like a cliffhanger we had no clue. And
but AEW doesn't have stories.
They've got so many stories right now, and I feel like the addition of pay-per-views have helped that. Having more pay-per-views to build to you have to have more stories.
It's almost like I told you that whenever you had an argument. You said this is bad. You said more pay-per-views is bad.
I was wrong if I said that. So
You did say that, but it's fun. I mean,
I thought that it might water down the pay-per-views.
It must be like hard to do a show with someone like me who is always right and whose brain is so big and so wrinkly. I just have this huge wrinkly brain.
Sound effect.
And see, if it was me controlling the sounds, I would have got it right on the first one. Because my brain.
Well, I don't have... Fucker. Oh man.
But I think you were saying it more from a money standpoint, though, not a show standpoint.
Well, listen, with the deal coming up with Max and it's not going to cost us as much, I'm all for it. Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't want to shill out $50
a month,
12 times a year.
I get it.
That's what I was thinking of that from on my case. But as far as AEW, like it's definitely better for stories because you have to build stories for these pay-per-views.
I just wanted to clear it up that you did not say that because of stories. You said it because of
yes.
And we were all feeling it because you said it right after All In, right before All Out.
Right, when they were back to
back.
They
were already like, poof.
And they announced this pay-per-view and it would be 3 pay-per-views within 6 weekends.
Yeah. I think they got that's what
well,
I think that was kind of driving what you were saying. So just to be fair to you.
I hope when Max gets this deal, I hope they put the whole back catalog of AEW on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to go back.
When is Collision?
Saturdays.
Man.
Saturday.
No, it's Saturday. Is that what was the date on that? The 11th or the 10th?
The 10th.
Okay.
No, it couldn't have been the 10th because today's the 2nd. Hold on.
Oh, it's the 7th.
Oh, the 10th is Dynamite. The 10th is Dynamite. It's a Tuesday night. He'll be at Collision on the 7th. Then he'll be on Dynamite fighting Luchasaurus on the 10th.
10th. Okay.
Yep.
I won't be able to watch it live. I'm doing stand up on the 10th.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Tell us the joke, Freems.
Well,
don't you just love that?
Yeah. How about that airplane food?
Oh man! If people don't see your wit and your wisdom here, then there's no hope for them.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say. But all right, any closing thoughts before we get out of here?
Great pay-per-view. Three good pay-per-views in a row. Like 3 amazing pay-per-views in a row, even I'd say.
Dude, I feel like I don't feel like they've ever had a bad pay-per-view.
AEW?
Yeah.
Last year they did.
Which one?
Wasn't All Out last year kind of bad?
No, that was the one that ended with Mox and Punk. That was a very good show.
There's been pay-per-views that we were not big on.
I don't remember one. I always loved AEW pay-per-views.
I think it was because like the pay-per-view before it All Out was Punk and MJF. So it just felt like not as big.
No, that was Punk and MJF before that one.
Huh?
Punk and Hangman the one before that All Out one. That's when he won the title.
He wrestled
at Revolution against MJF in a dog collar match in February or March of 20.
Revolution, yeah.
Yeah.
All Out was in September.
Yeah.
They had that many pay-per-views back-to-back months last year?
No, it wasn't back-to-back months.
Let's see, AEW.
It was February. Then he won the title in May at Double or Nothing. And then he fought Mox at All Out.
Yeah, he got the belt from Page, Double or Nothing. You're right about that.
Yes, due to the baseball playoffs. So make sure you set your not this week, the following week. So make sure you get your DVRs set. It should tape it automatically as long as you have Dynamite set to record. But if you're going to watch it live, make sure you tune in on Tuesday, not Wednesday of next week, not this week.
Not gonna lie, even though I love wrestling, I'm excited for the baseball playoffs.
Oh, you're a Phillies fan.
Yeah, you are too, right?
I'm a Yankee fan. But I root for the Phillies
That's
too.
disgusting.
Get out of here.
That's disgusting.
I just went to my first Phillies game.
Nice. I like the Red Sox as a second team.
As a second team?
It's my grandpa's team.
Oh, okay.
So I got this. Even though I'm getting it lasered.
What is it? Which one am I looking at? Oh, the girl?
It's a Boston Bee.
Oh no, the bee. It looked like a mermaid from far away. That's what happens when you eat edibles.
Well, that and
okay. Now I see the bee.
I've started lasering it.
What does lasering it do?
Removes it.
Why are you getting rid of it?
So because I want to cover it.
With what?
Probably a Phillies pea or a rose.
Add the pea somewhere else.
I got it from my grandpa. I'm gonna get a slice of pizza for him instead. He's owned a pizza restaurant for like 20 years.
Oh, really? So you're just gonna eat a piece of pizza and that's gonna be it?
I'm gonna tattoo a piece of pizza on me.
Oh, tattoo a piece. I knew that. I was joking.
Yeah.
See, that was my humor.
We are so off the rails. This is what me and Tom will riff forever.
Yeah.
We need Mike Belcaster to keep us in line.
Well, this is what makes it fun, Freems.
Yeah, it's fun.
Should we tell the people what's happening next Sunday night after the wrap-up show?
So yeah, next Sunday after the wrap-up, I do a show on my Twitch stream every other week called You Cringe, You Drink. And Tom is going to be a guest in the show.
Yeah,
if you guys want to watch him get drunk on my stream, and he will get drunk, stop by. Hopefully,
I'll be drinking
every time I do it, I have to worry about getting canceled. So we'll see what happens.
You want to see what I got yesterday, Freems?
What'd you grab?
What I found for $6 in Target.
So good.
Brother love.
Brother love.
He loves you. I'm so happy.
Oh, Bruce Pritchard.
Bruce Pritchard. I love you. So, all right. Anything else? We've been here an hour.
Astros second seed, but yeah, Turtle's a big Astros fan. He's from Houston.
He likes cheaters. I get it.
Did the Yankees haven't the Yankees been caught in cheating scandals?
Get out of here. No. I know what you're talking about. Oh, man. All right. Guys, head on over to theturnbuckletavern.com. If you have not followed us everywhere yet, you will get all of our links there. All of our social media. Please follow, like, and subscribe to us everywhere you possibly can. We've got podcasts, we've got streams, we've got something for you no matter what your interest is in wrestling. We have the All Elite Wrap-Up show. We have the WWE Raw Down on Thursday nights. We have the flagship show on Thursday mornings, which is exclusive to podcasts with Chad and Sneed talking about the week in AEW and going over Dynamite and the highlights of the week from all the AEW. You don't want to miss it. You get to hear Hawk's rub and tug stories.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss that podcast. Wrestling
Brace
tonight.
For Impact.
Brace for Impact.
I don't know many people who have an Impact show.
No, you want to check out Ace and Colton on that show. I mean,
yeah.
It's a great thing. And you know what? It's even picking up more and more traction. So don't be left in the dark. Start watching all of our shows. On Tuesday, me and Mike Belcaster are doing Fig Night. Man, again, you can get our whole list over at theturnbuckletavern.com. Please go there. Please follow us. Please subscribe. Why is Freems covering his face?
I just thought of something funny in my head. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay. I knew something was up. But again, until next week, guys, we'll be back for Freems. It's Tom. Love, peace, and pro wrestling.